you know.
Well, Honorable Ogun, well, I've not been seeing your campaign adverts. I've been seeing, materials from other aspirants on the platform of the Labour Party. And I would like you to just address two issues quickly. How do you rate yourself against, say, for example, Olumide Akpata, who is also an aspirant on the platform of the Labour Party, and then there is Kenneth Imaswangbon, who is also an aspirant on the platform of the Labour Party, as you all prepare for the party primaries this month. We're now in February. And then if we could just go immediately from that to tell us what is that special thing that you think is missing in Osadibe House and in the governance of Edo State that you want to add as value?
Thank you, Dr. Abati. I am pro-people, and that's why I believe I'm in the right party today. In the National Assembly, I had 63 bills, 61 motions, 99 projects that I initiated. Then I added money just by virtue of representing the constituency. The ongoing projects that I met, about 6 major ones, I wrote the monies were put in the budget for the execution of those projects. So the projects will be totally about 105. So projects, bills, motion were all pro-people. I believe in working from the base. I fought for the common people in the House. I don't know how, if you are familiar with some of my bills, some of them I discussed here. I brought the bills about how that the children of public servants should not go school abroad, because we ought to give attention to schools here. I also had a bill to say that public servants should not go overseas for medical treatment. We ought to fix our health institutions here. I also brought a bill to amend the Constitution, Chapter 2, Fundamental Objectives and Directive Principles of State Policy. Dr. Abati, you are very familiar with that. Sections 11 to 23 of the Chapter 2 clearly speaks to the issues of the poor people in this country. But my amendment was that Section 6, Sub 6C, that sought to ask the jurisdiction of the court, should be amended. Because if what that chapter is saying basically is the government should strive to provide welfare for the people, education, health, clean sanitation, clean water and sanitation, which if you go to SDG, the 17 SDG goals, 1 to 6 basically speaks to. So I felt we should amend that section. It shouldn't just say they should strive to do that, it should be obligatory. These were basically speaking to the needs of the poor people. So I am one that believes that it should build for the base. I have built from the base. I have said I will give full autonomy to the local government, not deducting a dime from their money. If anything, give them more money so that they can begin to take care of people at that level. We know the local government used to build roads. They should build access roads so that farm produce can come out. I want to have cottage industry in the rural areas. In the first case, anyway, I am a farmer. I know you can process gari. I have a plant that was produced, fabricated in N-Camp in Ilorin. Can produce, it can peel cassava, wash it, mill it, and then fry it. So we don't have to subject our women going through frying of gari by fire and all that. So if you can do this things locally around the farm, and people just come to the farm gate to pick up the bags, you create prosperity in the rural areas. I have done this. I have built, when I was in the House, I built primary healthcare centers. I built primary schools. I built secondary schools. So I know this is practicable. If you take care of these people, well, nobody wants to be called poor. But if you take care of this, the masses, let me use that word, the vulnerable ones, most of the problem plaguing this country today will be taken care of. We don't have to wait for a Boko Haram to appear or militants to rear their heads before we start talking about amnesty for them.